What's up, Aquarius? How you doing, honey? The phrase that came to mind for you was, oh boy. You are going to be okay. You've got this. We signed up for this as a channel named Lazarus that I've been following for a very long time, since childhood, multidimensionally, had said in 2021, it was never meant to get this dark. In the prophecy, in, the understanding that we all awaken, we all ascend, and we all come together as the unity consciousness that we are, it was never meant to get this divided, scary, terrifying. Absolutely fucking terrifying sometimes. The feeling and the vibration that someone's coming to stab me, someone's coming to hurt me. This is all past life stuff, all different things that are coming about. We're all kind of doing this in reverse. So these really intense mental health issues that are coming out, it's hard to say to, a human parent that has a starseed child, like, your child is experiencing a past life sexual trauma, and that's why they're feeling the way that they're feeling around this person who is not dealing with their, pedo tendencies. So it's kind of gross to have these understandings and these knowings. It's kind of the same way that when you're, a lifter or you exercise, where when you finally understand proper form and then you go back to the gym, it's you can't unsee everybody else gonna hurt themselves. Same thing when you awaken. Same thing when you understand that you recognize how indoctrinated and how under the spell you were, but then you just want to help everybody and you just want to save them because you recognize that they're just literally walking off the fucking plank. But we had to go through that same experience. We had to go into the depths of our own souls and our own selves to pull ourselves back up again. So we have to give everyone the time, because there is no time, and grace to do it. So if you're awakened now with me in 2023, you are a leader, my dear Aquarius, and you are meant to be here right now. And by your vibration and existence alone, you are changing the world. So that's just my complete love and adoration of you. But definitely, how can we feel safe in a seemingly unsafe world? What else do you need? This is for you to journal, to really make yourself feel safe to play outside again. Because the manipulation is a very controlling energy of don't be free, don't have fun, don't make friends with people with different beliefs as you, don't make friends with people that look different as you. Don't make friends with your neighbor because they look different as you. So obviously that you're not supposed to be friends. You live right fucking next door to that person. So you probably have certain values that you really love. Just saying. Just saying. If anything out there is telling you to divide, just in my book. But, what do I know? A lot. I know a lot. If you're here with me, I've been there. I can only speak from I statements. I can only speak about being indoctrinated because I was indoctrinated. I can only speak about childhood sexual trauma because I was sexualized as a child. I can only speak of, corporate and leadership growth and development because I've been in that realm for over 10 years. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying this is what happens to me. These are my experiences. And this is what we can do about it. So this new moon is happening at the very last degrees of your fourth house of house and home. Tons of activity going on over here. But this is my pocket of the world. Safety is key here. Safety is key. So do we feel safe at home? Do we feel safe in our skin? Do we feel safe at work? Do we feel safe at school? Do we feel safe with our partner, with our family, with our children, if we have them, with our parents? Whatever categories you have in your life, when you have your visioning boards and when you have your journaling prompts, what feels safe and what does not? and this doesn't have to make sense to your human brain, just go off your vibration. This isn't safe. This is safe for you. For you. I'm talking to you, Aquarius. If anybody else is watching this, they aren't going to understand that. But, or, you know. So what do we need to feel safe? And if we don't have those things, that's what I would like you to start manifesting right now. Whether this be a healer, a therapist, an accountability buddy, safe friends, safe family members. Really call them in, call it in. A safe home. Do we feel safe in the physical space that we're living? This is exciting stuff over here. There's a lot of imposter syndrome that's going on. That has to do with Pluto retrograde squaring the North and the South node. What the fuck does that mean, Sarah? That means that the North node, our collective destiny, is always in complete opposition to the South node, purging old past life traumas, old belief systems, all the old shit. So North node has been in Taurus, giving us safety and abundance, and like the shake, rattling, and rolling of the world was wildly necessary for us to kind of like it's like the schematics. I did a whole video on that. I'll put the link to that over here, where it's like where you add sound to, like, you put sand on a table and then you add sound to it and it shakes it and it comes into, sacred geometry. That's what happened. That's what is happening and what has been happening to the world. Even in the past 3 years, 2020, it's like we all got shook up to be like, you believe this? What? You believe this? Pangea split. Land Before Time and Sarah on one side, and then the rest of everybody else is on the other. So if that did happen to you, that's a fucking blessing, girl, because now you don't have to diminish yourself to be around those people. You're in a good, healthy space. But that PTSD of like, are we allowed to go out and play yet? Yeah, motherfucker, you are. You're a sovereign being of light. You are God having a human experience. You can do whatever the fuck you want on this planet. This is our playground. You are safe in your skin. But if your human avatar needs a little bit more space to feel better, maybe manifest a new home. Maybe start looking at like community living, roommates. Maybe it's, time to just kind of visualize, like, don't move out if you don't have a place to live yet. Definitely, do it in set yourself up for success type of a way. But, Mars is going to be going to Leo the very next day right over here. And Leo is your house of relationships. So like when we plant these seeds, next day Mars is going, it's kind of like you wrote a letter to God and you're going to give it over to like God, and God's going to be like, okay, we're going to give it to Mars, and Mars is going to bring you the people that you need to do the dang thing. And then Venus is going to be in your house of everyday life and practical service and just be shining, be like, your everyday life is going to be so safe. And then when the sun the next day goes into Gemini, that's going to be on the Sunday after, and then that's going to be in your house of creativity, play, and romance, and then that's going to leave Uranus, Mercury, and Jupiter, motherfucker, in your house and home and safety. So it's kind of like we have this like contraction right now for this new moon that says like all of this energy, it's kind of like a slingshot. It's like, this is like your slingshot. Put all the things in, write it in the scripting, tell God this is what I need to feel safe, and then God's going to just give it over to the planets and to the universe and just give it right over to you. Give it right over to you. It's really exciting stuff that's happening if we take our human avatars, reptilian brains, classification tools and saying, this is bad, this is good, this is up, this is down, this is bad, like all those things. That's a muscle. This is a muscle. Our brain is a muscle. It is a figuring out machine. So we must really take identification away and say, I am God having a human experience, and this is my human ship, and this is the muscle that is healthy and looking for a problem to solve. Give it a problem to solve. Say, brain, I don't feel safe. This is what I need to feel safe. Go figure it out. Go figure it out. But try to lose identification with your brain. We don't get mad at our heart for beating or our lungs for breathing. So we can't get mad at our brain for thinking. It's just a little bit louder, you know? You know? Dance. They're telling you to dance. You know, when the sun's in Gemini, it's going to be a vibe, you know, air to air. So yeah, what does like some good music, really look at some good music, and what music does make you feel safe, what music doesn't, you know, like really sink into safety. Like really sink into safety. What colors make you feel safe? What people make you feel safe? What vibrations, like what movies make you feel safe? What galactic universes make you feel safe? What aliens make you feel safe? What content makes you feel safe? And shave the fat, unfollow. They're saying unfollow some people and stop participating in it. Brazenly do a purge of followers or of the people you follow. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to judge you no matter fucking what, whether you follow them or not, even if it's a friend. But say it's, or not a friend, say it's like a family member that you just really don't share similar values with. And every time you see him, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Really? Like, stop following them then. Stop looking at that. In the same way that like when you're getting dressed and you put on a shirt that like is like canary yellow and you're like, this is a vibe, but then when you put on mustard yellow, you're like, I really hate this color and it does not look good on me. Same thing. Doesn't mean that the color of mustard yellow is just going to be wiped off the face of the fucking planet because you don't like it. You're still related to that family member even though you don't follow them on that one social media platform. Their response is a them problem. That's a them problem. But you do what you need to do to feel safe. They need to do what they want to do to feel safe. I think that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, my dear King Arthurs, you're meant for so much. And I know that that is very daunting. It can be daunting to be like, what the, me? Me? Yes, darling, you. Yes, darling. I'm really excited for you. It's going to be a fun summer. It's going to be a fun summer. Yeah, the right things happen at the right time, Aquarius. And yeah, listen to music. Safety is key. Yeah. It's okay to block shit out that doesn't vibe. If you recognize beforehand, not like a, no, I can't see it, I don't want to see it, say, I see that, I recognize it, I've processed it, and it is not for me. Now I'm removing myself from it. You can't omit that step. Yeah, they're just like, they're saying like, just let them go. Let it, them, the place, the job, whatever it is, just let them go. I think that's it. Yeah, let them go. Let them go in your mind, and then in a few weeks, the full moon will just remove them. Safety is looking for you, but you have to define what safety actually is. Does that make sense? You got to write it out. This is what does safety mean to me? Write it out, define it, and then those things will find you quickly. I'm going to put the introductory video in the link below because with this energy, this is quick. So define what is safety to me. What do I need to feel safe in my skin? You got this. You got this. You've got this, and you know it in your bones. Don't listen to your brain anymore. Tell your brain to shut the fuck up. I love you.